Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Pretty Little Podcast. I'm Allie Violet Vixen Commissaro, and I'm here with my podcaster in crime, Jessie, continuing her birthday celebration in true Y2K style.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here tonight, guys. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I'm so excited for today's guest. So, with that, I'm going to let Allie get right into the intro so we can get her on.
Tonight, we are psyched to welcome Melissa Marie Green to the show, one half of the iconic electro-pop duo Millionaires, known for their bold style, catchy beats, and unapologetic lyrics. Melissa and her sister Allison took the MySpace era by storm, shaping a unique sound that blends pop, rap, and electronica. Beyond music, Melissa has embraced her role as a cultural trendsetter, inspiring fans with her fearless approach and self-expression. We are excited to dive into her journey, evolution of the Millionaires, and what's next for the scene queen. She taught us all how to spell alcohol. The one, the only, Melissa Marie Green.
Yay!
Hey, that was too sweet. And happy birthday, by the way. That was too sweet. Oh my God. You guys are too sweet, to be honest.
So it's so exciting because when we were creating this show, you were like one of 5 artists that like were part of the idea and the vibe and just everything. And it just makes it even more amazing that you're here tonight.
No, thank you for having me, obviously. What's your favorite song? What was the first song you ever heard from Millionaires?
The one.
Really? The one. Yeah, I know you told Caitlin about the one. I'm just gonna have to come out to that one or something. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I think it was definitely alcohol because, like many, that's how I learned how to spell that word. I was cooking. I was like, all right. But just like an amazing time. You were such a style inspo for me. I really I don't know. It did so much for me. It really taught me that it was okay. You taught me it was okay to express myself, you know?
I will say, like, during that time too, I feel like I was trying to express myself, to be honest. Like, it is kind of like a random thing. I don't do a lot of podcast kind of stuff, to like hear like my side, but like it is just like it was during that time. It's like looking back, it was just like that I didn't have a realm to just be like that, like the DGAF thing. It's like I don't care. Like it doesn't matter what you want to wear, do. I mean, it's safe, but that whole aspect of just like kind of like finding yourself, because I was Catholic schoolgirl, you know what I mean? Like like you got to wear the uniform and everything. And I remember I could only wear like cool socks and shoes. That was the only thing. Like you can choose your socks and your shoes, And so I remember getting like, I mean, back in the day, remember there was this company called like Independent or something, but it was like those. I don't know if you guys are.
With it had like the cross kind of.
Yes, that cross thing, yeah. And I was like, that's so cool. Like my mom got me, like when you go back to school or whatever, like you get she gets you like the new pair of shoes for the year or whatever. So like, I was like, I want that, a certain color. It didn't match anything. That was, what I mean, like the uniform. But and then she got me the laces because I was allowed to like do that.
Taking any opportunity you could.
Yeah, because you can't do anything else. Or accessory. I mean, I didn't wear the bow to school, you know what I mean? But like that mindset, like you can only do certain stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you can attempt to accessorize, but.
Yeah, I used to think it was amazing. My cousin used to like tell me about her experience, and she's like, I can't paint my nails any color. And I'm like, what? Like, how is that so?
Yeah, like also too, like the hair, like your hair could only be your natural hair color. So it's like, let's just say I want to be blonde, because it wasn't, because I'm Asian, like I couldn't be blonde.
So, oh wow! So it didn't matter if it was even a natural hair color.
It had to be your natural hair color. And my mom let me, like, my mom's a sweetheart, you know what I mean? I legitimately like bleached, like, I swear to God, like this much amount of hair, like a small amount, okay? And just to see, because because like black hair, like it goes yellow first or whatever before it gets blonde bits. And And she's like, oh yeah, let's just try it out or whatever, you know, to like whatever, because I wanted to be seen, you know what I mean? That was my mindset. I think I was a sophomore, junior maybe, but anyways, I bleached a little thing, and then we had 3 deans at my high school.
Wow, that was so much.
Yeah, and one of the deans, she's meanie weenie, but she saw like that I had like one, legitimately just like a piece, okay, like bleach, and she suspended me, and my mom had to come get me, but I had to dye my hair black, back to black or whatever. I was like, my hair's not even like black, you know, like I don't know.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What have you run into any of the people like from your past, like after you became? I mean, if you look up scene hair, scene girl, any of it, I mean, there's at least 4 or 5 pictures of you.
Yeah, there are.
Just a couple, yeah. Actually, Kim's just coming in right now. Hold on, one second. I'm coming right now. I'm on a bike. Yeah, sorry. Caelan's making his, debut entrance. But no, but I've Googled like the little, like I didn't realize I had the scene hair, but that's what the bow came to be though too, realistically, because like the hair was just too big for the bow, or like the little bows,
Yeah, so you had to construct.
Yeah. It's like you have to, and I remember. I got like when the Bratz doll thing came out, people were like talking shit, like, "Oh, you're some Bratz doll," or something. I was like, "No, not really." I was like, "No, I did it first."
Yeah.
I wish I was a bobblehead. That'd be so cute.
It's so like when we think of you, we think of the bows. I think of that. You had like a gold bikini top in the album cover. I think it was. Yes, it was for Bling Bling Bling. I'm pretty sure the album cover. And I remember like that was during the American Apparel everything gold, the gold like booty shorts, the gold top.
All that. Yeah, I totally missed that era. I mean, like I actually tried to even look like can you try to like like a deep dive and like try to find like Amazon or some kind of Etsy or whatever to try to find that look again, or like that those original American Apparel things. That's called something else now though, right? It's like I think
it's called Los Angeles Apparel now or something.
Okay, yeah, but it's not the same though. I mean, don't tell that, but
it's crazy how much the Y2K brands have gone up.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, but I loved American Apparel. That was totally like, and if you think about it too, because it was so like technically it was so basic, but you build off of it.
Basic, but they did so much with it.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you build off of it, you make it your own. It's like getting a white T-shirt. You know what I mean? And then just like you kind of like build off of it. But they gave you the base of like what it should be.
They like I don't know. At the time I was not old enough. I always tell my boyfriend, I'm like, you are so lucky that you got to experience that era of being able to wear whatever you want, because I wanted those gold booty shorts. I wanted the disco pants.
I was just gonna say those high-waisted disco pants,
in every color.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that leather or that patent leather, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I get excited when there's a theme party that you can wear something like that too.
Right. Oh gosh. Yeah. No.
So for anybody who doesn't know about you, how did you get started on, let's take it back to MySpace, because that's where
you answered your own question. It was MySpace. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But like, how did
the wheels get turning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So MySpace will obviously high school, you know what I mean? Throw us back there, in like 2005, 2004, 2005, 6, or whatever. The MySpace thing started, and then I didn't really realize what I was getting into. But then I did realize, like during the MySpace time, that like I said, the Catholic school thing. I was like, it's not. It's me, but it's like not. I like school, to be honest. Though I am very, I like education. I'm not downplaying that, but but personality wise, I was a little bit more than just like plain Janie kind of thing, maybe to say. So, anyways, but my friend, he likes the of all things in my religion class. So we had to take religion, you know, and it was my 6th period class or whatever, like the last one. And he sat behind me, and he was one of those like degenerates, if they were in back in the day, like, someone to stay away from kind of thing. But he would just listen to like the hardcore music or whatever the case may be. And he was like, he's like, add me on MySpace. And I was like, I tried to be cool. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck that was though.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was like, okay, I was like, I'll add you like when I get home, like, whatever. And then I had to make an account or whatever.
You had to go home and construct everything.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? But but then once you like log in and make the thing, you're like, okay, like okay, this makes sense or whatever. Like this is what everyone's doing. And so I made a MySpace account, and then then that's when you kind of like, not down the rabbit hole because it helped me, but but just like, but you just kind of see like what's going on, and like people are adding you, and I got hundreds of thousands of followers on MySpace for really no reason. Maybe because I had like the camera, you know what I mean? So I could be like the cute, little things. But no, MySpace really did it for me.
You're actually listed as one of the first people to ever go internet famous.
It is random, right? And it just because everyone's internet famous for sure now. I will, but everyone for their own reasons, and it's nice. But I did not go into it trying to be, like now people are like, I need to be famous for like cooking or like a certain clique or whatever.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea, to be honest, not at all. Like you would never 17 years ago place me, or in my mind place myself like still like MySpace and Millionaires, you know what I mean? Sitting here talking about MySpace and Millionaires.
And how the ball got rolling. Like it was, it almost is like, it's one of those things where the ball gets rolling, it almost becomes bigger than you very quickly. And then you have to catch up to it.
Yeah, nailed it for sure. Like I said, like I also too, like there was that kind of like everyone like was, well, 17 years was like, like different kind of like pop, whatever, like, like fixations per se, culture wise or whatever. But all of a sudden, like the emo kind of came back, and then somehow like the scene, I'm so glad the scene is coming back though.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah, I'm so happy. That is, and not just for me, but just in a general sense, I'm so happy this scene is coming back.
I feel like what a creative space, especially like, I was going to say, do you feel like getting all those thousands of ads and stuff like that, and being from like a Catholic, like going through the Catholic school background, did it expose you to seeing more people and like what they were doing and how they were dressing that affected your style?
I think, randomly, I've always kept to my own style. Like I do see, like the trends or whatever, but that is actually a really good question. Like, cause I know what I'm in my mind, like what people maybe think I should wear or something, but that's the opposite of what I've always done. It's like I want to do like, if I'm on my period today, I'm bloated, I'm going to wear the oversized t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like I just do my own thing. I don't need to like conform to anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I believe in, type thing. It's like, yeah, there's trends, blah, blah, blah. But I've always been the same way, If I'm feeling pretty, I'm going to, put on this or whatever. But it's just, I don't know.
You have your own like inner style and like
But who do you guys like look up to, like, or you know what I mean, or like do you have someone that you kind of like I don't know, there's so many.
I would definitely say you and Raquel.
Yeah.
Well, no,
were like the people that I was like, oh my god.
You have to say that.
No,
really.
You did something, I know for me, like you did something so important, because I've always been different, and I've always like worn too many accessories or been the one person that's dressed differently, like in the group. And my entire life, I kind of got told like, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird. Like, you made it cool to be weird. Like, you made it cool to be different and be that misfit. And
I'm saying that's amazing, but it's so sad that you have to feel that. That's what I'm saying. It's so sad that we have to feel that way. Just be like that. Oh, look, I have a fucking bow on my head. It's like, calm down, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking bow. Like, you know, like it could be worse. You know, there's no middle finger on the bow, like to you. But yeah, no. But you guys are so sweet. You don't. Yes, it. But I'm glad that, like, you know, help anyone in any way in general. You know, like, you got to put your little foot down, kind of thing, and just do what you feel like. Like I said, if you wake up, you're like that. This is what I want to wear today. You know, this is what I want to do. Or like, you know, and you spend your hard-earned money on something that you want to buy. You know, even if it's not like, you know, if it's different kind of thing, it's like just do. I mean, well, obviously, unless you're ruining your financial plan, but you know, but like, you know, but do what makes you just smile. That's the whole point. Like, not like a life is short kind of thing, but like, you know, my dad just said, and he did everything, you know, 89 years of doing everything he wanted to do, and he was the happiest guy. Like, you got to do it, you know.
Yeah, you got to do the things for you. You got to dress.
Yeah, and you guys are both beautiful, so you guys are doing it well already. So don't change that by any means either.
Speaking of that,
I feel like I should put on more makeup or something.
What has been one of your most memorable memories from your journey?
Like touring wise, or like show, or
what's the first memory that kind of comes to mind where you were just excited that it was just a big deal for you?
I think, well, obviously the MySpace thing was not like weird, but like what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? When you have like all the friends or whatever, and the catfishing stuff was weird. Not, I didn't catfish obviously, but the people were taking my photos, and then I was like, what the hell? Like, this is like 2000, you know, mind you, 2006, 5 and 6 kind of time, and so catfishing wasn't a word or what have you.
They just had called fakes, and they had like most commonly faked people list. It was like MySpaceFakes.com, and then they had like your picture, and it was like Melissa Marie of the Millionaires, and then like other people, like they had like Hannah Beth and like whatever, and their actual profiles, so you could check if you were actually talking. You know what I'm talking about?
Because back in the day though, like the MySpace people, or like whatever MySpace, like you would have to send in like that, like the white piece of paper. Yeah, but they didn't. But the Photoshop people, you know, that I didn't know. I wasn't a fucking they would just like erase it and then just change the thing. So it didn't even help on that aspect either. But I think that was when I was like, what is going on? This is prior to Millionaires, by the way, too. Like, this is when it was just Melissa Marie. Or I was actually Melissa Millionaire during that time. And that's how Millionaires came, you know, the name.
Okay.
But yeah, but Melissa Millionaire, and then like, and this is before that you can like, you know, like now, like on Facebook, you can like put your name or whatever as like, you know what I mean, the thing. It was always just the numbers. So yes, it was just numbers. And so they actually, I think, didn't realize what was to come. You know, the MySpace people, like good old Tom. One day I'll meet Tom.
Good old Tom.
But I think they didn't realize what was to come, or what could be. But yeah, I just remember doing that, and then because I would get deleted. I got deleted multiple times because someone else would take the photo and use that as like the credit, or, you know, like whatever. It's like this is profile or whatever. But people would come up to me and then it continued on into like when Millionaires started, into the shows, and be like that. Hey, like they were dating me, weird shit. So it's like, what do you?
I was going to ask if people thought that they were talking to you.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Unfortunately for them, and it's just like what. But I mean, you can't really do anything. It just throws you off.
All Neve and Cammy.
I know.
God. Yeah. No. Good old days.
So I've heard from Tom how
Okay, we have to shout out to Tom. Good old Tom
Yes.
Taylor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tom, for connecting us. He said that you are so much fun to be on tour with. And he told me a little bit about one of his experiences where you guys actually whipped out a grill and started making burgers. And another one about some karaoke with Blink 182.
So yeah, it just whenever I'm with Tom, it just becomes just in general, you know what I mean? You obviously you know Tom, so it's just fun. But yeah, but because like obviously like when you're touring, because I was a little bit younger too, but like when you're learning how to budget on tour, it's like okay, we need to we got our guarantee, but we got to make it through this whole thing type thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, the smartest thing to do is just get a fucking grill. You know what I mean? Like just something so we can, cause like we have all of the boys to like it was like me and my sister and everyone, but most of our crew are like working guys. So it's like let's just we'll just make burgers. We'll go to like Walmart and just cook. And so it was just quick. You know what I mean? Like while everyone was drinking, I would just like put the burgers on the grill. You know what I mean? And just like there's like a SpongeBob situation, you know what I mean? Just
genius,
yeah, just to eat them though too, because it was way cheaper than like even back in the day, like buying McDonald's was expensive, and it's even more expensive now. And but touring wise, but you need to feed them type thing too. So grumpy guys.
Right now they have the cute little Happy Meal with the Hello Kitty.
Yes, I saw that. I got one just to do it. So I got the little, I wanted the Karopi, little Happy Meal thing, or that,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it, though. I didn't get the Karopi one. It's okay. I'll try it.
Yeah, I feel like they have, a lot of the Barbies. Like, everybody that I saw that got one, they ended up getting the little Barbie. It was, the one odd one.
Yeah.
But, so can you tell us about any other standout moments from when you were touring?
Good or bad?
Wherever you want to go.
I guess the best thing about touring is just seeing the world, getting kind of just that chance to do it. And also too, I realized with this whole thing about like me going back the music thing is coming back and all the shows. It's so nice to see how this is the amazing thing is not only getting to hang out with the fans again or what have you, but seeing the people in all the different states that have supported for 17 years, because I haven't been back to certain areas, I can't give too much away, but maybe overseas we'll just say, you know what I mean, and that stuff, and and getting to see the people that I've known for 17 years and just didn't have that, after, going around everywhere. It's actually, I don't know. It's not even about the city or state or country. It's about seeing the people that I've known technically for so long, which is kind of a whirlwind, physically,
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And you put on a great show. I actually saw you a long time ago. The tour was up. It was you guys, it was the Millionaires in Broken Side, and it was in a venue that I'm sure does not exist anymore.
Which city?
It's Philadelphia, and you got ice cream. There's an ice cream truck outside, and you got ice cream, and I was way too nervous. Everybody's like, we got to say hi to the Millionaires. They're at the ice cream truck. Because you guys, the rest of the bands were went behind backstage, blah, blah, blah. You guys were you were out there eating ice cream with all your fans.
And we don't give a fuck. Yeah.
And I was and everybody was saying hi to you, and you were saying hi to them and giving everybody hugs, and we're so personable. I was way too shy to say hi. I was oh
yeah.
I get like that, but
I owe you an ice cream then. I'll buy you an ice cream next time.
I just remember you being so personable when to everybody and saying hi, and how cool I thought that was, because not a lot of performers do that and are so cool with their fans and taking pictures with people. A lot of performers don't take time to do that, so it's amazed by you. Stuck.
Yeah, no, for sure. and honestly too, like that's just my personality, you know. I don't even pay attention to that, but I will say though, like on that note, like a lot of bands, like like behind the scenes, like they're fucking dicks. Like they're not, you know what I mean? It's just like not even just to me, but like to like other people, they think they're the shit. It's like you wouldn't be here unless like, you know, like
If the people didn't.
yeah, it's like what are you trying to prove here? Like, you know, like you should be happy that you actually are the one performing rather than watch, you know what I mean, or kind of thing, you know, just like come on here, like. So I don't know, but yeah, it's not even it's girls and guys, you know what I mean, they're in the background kind of thing, just like what are you like, why are you acting like that type thing.
Yeah, but I love that you're out there eating ice cream and taking pictures with everybody. I was like, wow, she's really cool. She's really cool.
I have a little heart. Yeah.
So we might not be able to talk about all of the shows that you have coming up, but we can talk about a special show that's going to be at Artie's Bar and Grill over in Frenchtown, New Jersey. Millionaires are coming through. I'm so excited.
I'm actually really excited. We've got the plane tickets and everything, and the merch. I'm gonna bring you guys.
Brendan Starr opening for you, and before him, Twisted and Meow Meow will be keeping the crowd hype.
I'm so excited.
They seem like really fun bands. So psyched.
Oh, now I have to find an outfit. That's the only thing that's left on my list.
That was the first thing Tom asked me. He's like, did you pick out an outfit yet? Because I'm just going to tell you right now, like Melissa always wears a tutu.
It has to be based upon the bow. You know what I mean? So it's like, what color bow? You tell me what color bow you think I should do, and then I can start from the top and make my way down. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, what color do you think? Wait, so it's like, no, I don't want to do like brown. It's like November.
It's like after Halloween. I would have said Jack Skellington.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's like November, so it's maybe gold. So it's like brown.
Yes, take it back to the original.
Oh, I see the gold. Yeah. I pull the gold. Yeah. I don't know. We'll talk about that later. So fun. No idea. Good old.
So, how does the Y2K aesthetic influence your music and style?
Because it's kind of like same thing, reverts back to like it. It's not even like what's cool, you know, like whatever, just whatever I kind of like. Yeah, and also like what's available too. You know what I mean? I love like nothing. You know, just like what I feel like I want to wear. I never think of like I want to dress like 70s or you know what I mean, or what you know what I'm talking about. Just like that mindset. Like it's just like like whatever matches the bow, right? So if you do the gold bow, then I'm gonna dress to the gold bow. You know, it's not really like.
What inspired the bow? Did you like see Minnie Mouse one day and you were like, that bitch has got it?
Okay, so it's a bow thing. I swear to God, because always like it is a question of like why, but like the whole thing. It's like I legitly like like when the scene thing and the hot topic situation, like this is like high school years. You know, like I said, I couldn't wear anything crazy, so you can only do shit with your hair or like your socks and shoes. That's cool. So I already had, because I did ballet and stuff, so it was a girly girl, right? So I had the bows already. So I would put the little bow, you know what I mean, like the little bow. And then as I became more seen, per se, the hair got bigger and bigger. Okay. And, yes. And so I had to, it's like, you're not going to put like, you know what I mean? Like a small little thing. It looked ridiculous. Okay. Just the little bow. So it's like, okay, no. And I was in England, of all places, in like 2000. I was already wearing the bows, but like just like the, you know, like I'm saying, like I have like my original bows, but like you know, I'm talking about like cheerleadery type bows that were available. And randomly, I was in England, and I wasn't randomly in England, but we went to go shopping, or because we had to get more clothes because we had to stay out there like for a longer amount of time, and there was this bow in Topshop, and it was like, it wasn't as big as this, but it was actually like on the headband. And I didn't think about Minnie Mouse, to be honest. Like, I've been Minnie Mouse for multiple years now because, you know what I mean, for Halloween, just because. But the bow was just big enough. I was like, oh my God, it was black. It was just this black bow. And I was like, this is the size I need. So I brought it back with me to the States, and I took it. I bought 2 of them because I was like, this is perfect. So expensive, to be honest, for just fucking fabric. But I brought it back to the States.
Top shelf.
Yeah, but I took it apart and to see how it was made, and then I started making them ever since.
It's incredible.
Because I was like, it just fits, you know what I mean? And then I can change
Your
it.
bows are like incredible.
You're right.
Like, I've had so many bows through the years that, and like one side always flops or like they don't lay right. Like, it's perfect. Anyway,
that's why I was like, if it made it from England here, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna figure this out somehow, some way, you know. So yeah, but yeah, that's how. But it matches, you know. Then I can make my hair bigger, you know, and then like it matches the same. I didn't even do my hair too big today because of the camera. It's smaller, but.
Yeah. So, what do you think made the Y2K movement so special?
Like, in what way? Like maybe the internet kind of aspect?
No, like the music and just the whole vibe of the Y2K, especially since it's coming back, like with the new artists. Like,
maybe
what is the kind of influence that you would kind of like to see come back to the new generation and kind of see revived?
Well, I guess it's like, you know, it's like, it's teach their own, you know what I mean? Like, of what you like kind of like missed or whatever. I obviously, like, just like growing up, I'm a sucker for like the boy band kind of stuff. But like,
we have a real gap in the American boy band market. We had we had all of them.
You get to choose. Like, you have one of each kind of situation, so you just choose like who, you know what I mean? Same thing with like the girls, you know, just like the I know like the whole, like, I mean, I'm Asian, so I can say it, but I feel like there's like a lot of like, you know, those big girl groups or whatever. It's like too many sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, like I like, just like to like, oh, I'm this person, you know, I like this person or whatever, you know, like your own little faves. But outfit wise though, like clothing wise, I mean, I'm happy it's coming back because it's like I'm used to that clothing anyway. And I want to bring that American Apparel back. I miss that though. I mean, sorry, Las Vegas Apparel, but
yes,
you know,
Apparel. I need them disco pants to come back. I am ready to break them out.
I want the bathing suit tops though, because I have to try to find the off-brand or whatever. You know what I mean? Yes. I did like a photo like for like my 17-year or whatever of like the outfit, and I didn't have. I wanted the original American Apparel one, and I had to find like, you know.
You have to go.
It was still fine. It was fine. It was fine.
I think the thing that I think was really special about the Y2K, especially the early 2000s, is the just the Nikon digital cameras with the flash on, and straight to upload. I feel like this thing is great. I love my cell phone, but everything is so manufactured. Yes.
100 on that. Yeah. So it's like, you don't have the option to like to fix the photo. Cause then also too, like, then you overthink the photo. It's like, do I look okay? It's like, well, that's what you fucking look like. Just put it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, if you don't look good, then it's like, we'll fix it later on. But like,
I used to love it. I used to have this Polaroid camera that I could take like little Polaroid stickers.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I just think that like the MySpace era and like the early 2000s to mid 2000s,
there was can't fuck with anything.
And people were doing it, like you were doing that for yourself, and I feel like it's furthered the art. I feel like as things are right now, a lot of people are doing, like you said earlier, to get famous in their niche. I feel like you and a lot of other people were just doing it to express themselves and then got famous by being themselves.
Yeah, I never did it to be famous. I mean, now you have to keep up to kind of, you know what I mean, life. But at the same time, like, even like, I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit on TikTok, but like, it's hard to keep up with all of these things that you have to do now. I'm like, I'm tired. You know, it's like once MySpace ended, too, I was like, I even like this is back in the day, like when the Facebook thing started. I was even just realistically, we held back on making a Facebook because I was like, this is gonna maybe just you know, like not take off or what have you. And of course it did. So we had to do it and, you know, continue on and, you know, and Instagram and whatnot. But yeah, no, I feel you on that one for sure.
How was it dealing with the pressure of like becoming famous so quickly and so young?
I think
How was that dealing for that? Because you did have a lot of bands that were like jealous of your popularity.
Yeah, still to this day, you know, you can't. How about this? It's a blessing and a curse in that situation. Have like, well, with the first question, like having it start because I was young. It was hard because you're not used to the hate. That's so much hate, like so much hate, and now they're now people are like, oh, bullying or whatever. It's like, bitch, I've been bullied since fucking. It's a joke. You know what I mean? Oh, you say I'm ugly or something. It's like you have no idea the kind of shit that I got as a kid. You know what I mean? Online, you know, and that's where you're supposed to go for your safe place, kind of thing. Like, you know, have friends and blah 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 blah. Nope, not for me. But at the same time, I always try to look at it. Actually, I'm really glass empty, but in the hindsight of it, like I got it so early on, so I'm kind of tethered to that, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just like it doesn't hurt me as much to hear that kind of shit. Still, it still does. You know, there'll be that one day it's everyone's like some random person like be like that. Ew, it's like it's like, oh no, you know what I mean, kind of thing. It's like, but realistically though, like I haven't heard anything that I haven't heard, you know. But yeah, but nowadays, like I kind of do feel bad though for like the kids these days because I don't know if they're ready for that hate, you know.
That's what I was gonna say to you. What would some advice be that you would give some of the younger artists that are finding their own place in the music scene and kind of being trendsetters now that are coming up in it? Because I do hear from like quite a few bands that like they hit a certain point and then they're just kind of getting some hateful stuff thrown at them out of nowhere. And for someone that's been through it, what would your best advice be?
I think it say thank you for the hate because that means you're doing something right. You wouldn't be in their mouth if you weren't, right? Like there's no point for someone just to randomly like they're thinking about you. They took their fucking even if it's like a second to them or like you know what I mean, they'll just be like that. But they're like they found your page, they took the time to comment, like you know what I mean? It's like bitch, take care of your kid, but okay, you know, like why are you doing that? And then at the same time though too, if you never respond to the hate, this is like my what I live by. Don't respond to the hate. Go back to every single person that's commented, even just a heart on one of your things. Even if it's 10 fucking years ago. If you didn't respond to that one heart before you respond to that horrible person, then that's just a joke, you know? There's no reason to respond to that. And you can't even find that comment later on, realistically. You know, the mean one.
That's like, really good advice.
You know? It is. It's just like that's what I do. It's just like you know, someone's rude. It's like, oh, okay, now I have to. If anything, they're making me work more. But it's like, but I have to go back. And but like, you know, just like there's no point. Like, and or like, even if you like someone's story, just those little things, you know, just to like show that like, thank you for like following me and loving me and you know and like supporting me or like or share someone's thing that you're tagged in or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, I don't know. That's just how I handle things. Teach their own, but.
Well, we talked about the pressure and the hate. Can we talk about like an impactful fan encounter?
Oh, I've had.
We'll do a happy one first.
What?
We'll do a happy situation first, because I kind of want to hear your craziest fan encounter also.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll start with the craziest, because like it's not even crazy, but like a lot of people get like they'll show up and then like they have like me tattooed on them. Kind of. So it's kind of cool though. But that's what I'm saying. It's not like crazy, but like it brings you like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? But it's like it's so sentimental too, you know? And I've actually like had a couple people that like I'll have them come in and I'll like, you know, sign I'll tattoo like my signature or something. You know what I mean? Like around the tattoo or something. So I think that's like it's crazy, but it's not really at the same time. But it's like, but it's heartfelt kind of thing, which is nice. I have had some people like show up at like my house and stuff, but that's separate.
Just a couple.
Yeah, it's fine.
So can you think of like have there been any crazy ones like at a show that have really like just kind of thrown you off?
I guess that plays into like the tattoo thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, but like it's like, oh my gosh. But that's why it's like it's crazy but cool. But I don't know. People have like actually like kind of like not in a weird way, but like followed like, you know, if I like they'll fly out, you know, from like Brazil and stuff too. You know what I mean? And just like for like one little, you know, show, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, like, but that's what I'm saying. It's still lovable. You know, it's like, damn, like it's actually really cool for them to like kind of, you know, I don't know. It's cute.
The dedication.
Yeah, it really is. And that's why it's so sweet.
So can we please talk about how awesome your merch is?
Oh,
like, I can't even wait for you to bring the merch, because I definitely getting one of the alcohol hoodies.
Oh yes,
if you still have them.
just came in. Behind here is actually like the Oh yeah, we just restocked them. Keelan's in the back. Oh, you want to say hi to Keelan? Here, come here. Yeah. So yeah. Here. Oh yeah. Take a little seat, honey. Oh yeah, no, come on. Yeah, let me grab another chair. That was my
What's
fault.
up, you guys?
Hello.
How you
How
doing
are you
tonight?
guys doing? We're so stoked to come out.
I can't even wait to meet you guys in person on November 8th.
Yeah, we're so stoked. It's gonna be so fun. This will be my first time on the East Coast ever, so you guys will have to show me what's up.
Oh, we gotta make it big then.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we actually restocked all our merch too, so you guys will have like a really good. Yeah, that's your boy's job. So you guys are gonna have a lot of stuff to look through. It'll be fun.
So are there any like fun additions that you can kind of give us a tease, maybe?
So yeah, those talk shit shorts, we haven't posted those yet on like any of the platforms that I was telling Tom we're gonna send you. But yeah, we'll we got those talk shit shorts coming, and then
where are those at? Are they over here somewhere?
There might be a pair up top there. They're probably in the box all the way at the bottom. But and then what else? Melissa might be making like a when we were youngish design, but I won't give that one away or like say what it is. That's the only thing I'll say about that one. But that one's hella fresh.
So let's talk about the upcoming show. Melissa, what song are you excited to sing currently?
They're all fun, you know. And to be honest, I like to like play to the crowd too, you know. So it's like more of like I don't know. I like the party ones, you know. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, my little stool, makeshift here. But no, I'm trying to think. Alcohol is always really fun.
Everybody loses their mind.
Like, you can't go wrong, and it's like so ingrained in my brain. Even if I'm drunk, I can just like let's get fucked up.
At the last couple of shows, Take Your Shirt Off was hitting so hard.
I know,
Like
yep,
the
yeah.
crowd was chanting. Like you couldn't even hear the girls because they were chanting it so loud. It was sick.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
that's such a vibe.
I love prom dress too. Prom dress hits hard.
Prom dress randomly. I was like, oh, that's, and of course it's like the most like so many lyrics, and it's just like, oh god.
Yeah.
But luckily I have Meredith with me, so she helps me with all the lyrics. So
I love that. Is it nerve-wracking, like when you take a hiatus and then you have to get back on stage and do the whole thing again? Do you have to reacclimate to being up there, or just natural?
I think I don't even think about it, to be honest. It's more about like the, oh gosh, we have to fly and everything. That's like the mindset. Like,
it's like riding a bike for her.
I just walk on. It's like, okay, like I said, it's more the outfit. Just like, okay, I'm not, my boob's not gonna pop out. Like, I mean, like, but, I look halfway decent here. Like, let's just, like, but then, the moment you hit the stage, you forget of like what's going on. That's why it's like, he already knows it.
She kills it. She loves performing. Trust me. That's like one of her favorite things in the world.
It's a different mindset, like when you go on. You know what I mean? Because it's like I feel like it's like a birthday party every time. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I love it so much. So it's like you can't go wrong. You want your birthday outfit to be good or whatever, but the moment you're on, it's like they're there for you. They don't care if you look like hell or something. It's just like, it's my birthday, and it's just like, because everyone's there to celebrate and sing and party with you. It's what's so fun about it, and dance. He even dances.
She's got the best fans in the world too. I swear, they're always the sweetest, and they know how to get down. I swear.
Yeah, and everyone's like, it like helps. Like, I will say though, like, looking into the crowd too, I always get nervous. Like, I'm not a mom by any means, but like, I'm like, I don't want anyone to get hurt, in the crowd. And like, but everyone helps one another, even if someone's a little bit fucked up or what have you.
Pick each other up.
Yeah. Like, just like to make sure. So yeah, it's actually, and Kim will jump in too. He'll jump in just to grab them, if something's wrong.
What songs do you guys want to hear?
Ooh,
the one. I definitely want to hear the one.
About it.
A party like a millionaire also. Like, I mean,
we have to do some kind of photo or like some screenshot with all of us with our middle fingers in the air.
Oh yeah,
Put
definitely.
your middle finger in. You never do the middle finger. Yeah, just for the visual.
They all taught me this, so I've been doing this one lately.
Yeah.
Taught him that. It's like, how do you not know?
Oh, look. It gave you hearts,
Jesse. Yeah. So
Bunch
you
of
gotta get these.
Oh yeah.
And then you would like get your bestie, and you would like do like.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
We have. Oh yeah, another thing too we'll bring out is these bracelets. I don't know if you guys see these, but we're bringing all these back too.
That's so funny. I wore my I Love Booby bracelets.
Oh my gosh.
And
like
AKA Rockstar.
Yeah.
Well, now you'll have one of these too to go with it.
I like the candy you guys got on too. We always used to like trade. Like,
oh yeah.
See your besties, and you would like trade candy.
You got to do the whole thing,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong. Actually, we have a lot of the candies too. Where's that necklace? Oh,
wait, the iconic. Are we talking about like the diamond that was like you had?
So
like
someone at one of my shows, Kim's gonna try to find it. It's okay if you can't find it, but someone made me this like the Millionaires money sign, like the logo. It's hold on, I think I'll find it or not. Let him.
I used to get the little like plastic. I can't remember what they're called. They were like the little plastic pieces that you would get.
That's what they made. Yeah, that's what they made. Are you looking for it, honey?
Yeah, I took it back old school. I used to wear this.
Yeah,
that was
like,
it. Yeah, when
blinky
like when you put the iron on it,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and press it. Oh, he found it, I guess. Oh yeah, look at this. This shit's crazy.
What?
Wow.
I know. I can't put it because the bow is too big, but look at that.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's those beads though. Or those beads, you know what I mean? But look how small the beads are.
That's incredible.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I was on stage when they gave it to me. I was like, what is going on? I was like, I thought it was like not fake by any means, but you know.
Yeah,
The person's name is Zombie Stars.
that's so cool.
Yeah, people pull up with super sick stuff like this all the time. It's really cool.
Wow, that's really cool. I love that.
And then we'll have candy bracelets too. They've been making the
I think
candies.
I want to wear this at the when we were young. Don't you think? That'd
Yes.
be additive.
That is so awesome. That probably took so long too to line all them up. Like I remember doing like a little one when I was younger, and I would get so frustrated because one would always like move off and be like.
But this is so small. I swear to God. Here, where's the camera on this thing? But you know what I mean. But like the things are so small. It's not. It's not like those like when like you know when we were physically young, like those like the normal size beads. Like this is like. It looks like a. What's that sushi? You know, like when it's like the orange stuff on the sushi, like that's how small that is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't like fish, but but you're talking about like that orange thing sushi roll.
I don't know what it is, but I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah. I don't know the name.
The minute I get off this podcast, I'm gonna remember the name of it. That's like my existence of that. But
honey, look up orange stuff on sushi.
What?
Orange. Just type in orange stuff on sushi. Because
so is Kaylin gonna match and be in gold also?
Yeah, you want to wear gold?
Does he match your bow?
Oh, here it is. It's just this orange fish eggs. Okay, I guess we would have never mentioned this. It's called Ikura or Masago.
Okay, Masago.
We wouldn't have. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have.
It's not like seaweed or something. You know what I mean? Like. But anyways, but that's the size of it. You know those little egg things.
That's so impressive.
That's sweet though. But yeah, I might wear this one though. I have to put all my outfits together for the show. All of the shows.
So you were saying about social media, and I'm the same way where like it gets a little overwhelming with all of them. What is your current favorite social media to be on right now?
I think I'm the most comfortable on Instagram. I will say, I don't know why, but I just for some reason, you know, I know I have to do the TikTok thing, but I just, you know, it's still new technically to me, you know, and Facebook is basic, but that is it legitimately is like to me, it's like family kind of stuff. Like I don't even for like in my mind too, like I'm not going to post anything that's like middle fingery in my I still will. It goes, you know, the Instagram connects or whatever. Yeah. But like I don't respond as much as on that, if that makes sense. So Instagram. And then the X thing, it's like I think everyone gets in trouble from like, you know, for like talking or whatever. Like it's so judged. So yeah. It's a good platform, but at the same time, like I see all of like even my friends like kind of stop doing it for a little bit because they say something wrong or
I more use it to blast like
I'll share
or something. Yeah, I keep it very general on X.
Which ones do you guys watch or like check in on the most?
For me, so I do photography and I do modeling. So I beat Instagram for like the death. But for just like entertainment purposes, I'm a big YouTube girly still. Like I love like reels. I love TikToks too, but I love long form content and I love people just like, I don't know. I love people just talking and I'm a big fan of parasocial relationships. So I will just like watch somebody like just like do a video essay and I'm like, I'm being so educated right now. On all different kinds of weird topics. So I'm still a big fan of YouTube. And definitely I would say YouTube, Instagram still. How about you, Allie?
Well, I go through phases. I definitely like I'll go hard at one and then I'll kind of like fall off and start another one. I would say currently right now, probably TikTok, just because I worked so hard at getting over the 5K so that I could sell stuff from other people's store that I kind of got in the habit of waking up every day and kind of doing it.
Yeah.
So I've had a run with that. I've been pretty good with keeping consistent with that. But
the algorithm. I'm on
I mean, at the end of the day, like Facebook will always be like more like family or what I'm doing in the moment. And Instagram's kind of fun because that's just for me. So like gets a little sexier, I guess, on Instagram. But
I had the blow up on TikTok and then get scared of blowing after, you know, that feeling of where something blows up. And I'm sure you know better than anyone where like it started to get, I was like, oh, this is like too much for me. I wanted to inner focus on like my photography. So I ended up switching to Instagram mostly.
I wish like we actually knew like how that algorithm worked. You know what I mean? On all platforms, like on all platforms. So it's like why am I wasting my time on content on this one? Or you know what I mean? Like you know, it's like if it takes the time too, even if it's just the same video or photo on each platform per se, you know, it's like it's so weird that like it's not the same. Like people like want certain things or they don't, or that's the whole thing though with the algorithm. It's like, do they even want a certain thing on there? Like, who's like, I don't know.
I have a theory that it's like my theory is that it's kind of like free form. Like in the beginning of anything, I think the algorithm's like more catered to like just like people blow up,
attention grabbing kind of thing.
Yeah, and then as a platform builds, it turns into pay to play with things. Is like my ongoing theory that I've had for a while. But
with me, I'll be on like a real roll of making like some really good videos. Like I'll be like real on point and real great. And I'll try to do the content where I like keep posting and I feel like they just get bad after a minute. Like I can do a couple and like they're great. But then after that, like I don't know, the constant content that kind of gets at me, but
I promised myself I was only going to make content that I wanted, like only make things that I would want to consume. It was like what I kind of like promised myself, like that I would always do. Like, so always create videos or always create photos that I would, as a consumer or as like a spectator, would be like, I love that. Because I was like, I want to always put like me, like you said, you do everything for you. So I never wanted to like switch to doing everything for like just solely the algorithm, because I always wanted like me still to be the center of my focus with my online creation. So like when I make something, I always go, would I like this if I didn't make it? And then if I'm like, yes, then I'm like, then I extra like it. It's like some weird thing I have.
Yeah. Something you'd want to watch.
The theory of like grabbing whatever is like the suggested song so that I learn new songs and like
so you always expose more things. That's cool.
I mean, it does start getting repetitive when you're like posting as much as I do, but I mean learn a lot of fun songs.
That's cool. And you get to see a lot of different artists from doing that.
But also too, in a way, like you get left out if you don't continue on with those things. So like you haven't heard this song or whatever the case may be, and then you look like the idiot. It's like, no. You know what I mean? It's like
just living in my world.
Yeah, it's like it's not what I would really listen to, but yeah, I guess it's viral.
You're over here like, I'm making my own music. I'm doing my own.
It's like, okay, let me use this one.
So what are some bands that you're into right now? Let's add to your playlist.
that's a hard one. You know, I think because when we were young is so soon, I've been kind of really going back into like the bands that are performing with me because I want to kind of see who I get to watch. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like,
Awesome.
so yeah, because like obviously like there's all the popular, everyone that whatever's popular right now, but I think I did get lucky and like getting to play this festival, so I can actually see the bands like before Millionaires was even a thing, like what I had it as a MySpace song back in the day, if that makes sense. So it's kind of cool. So I'm kind of going through their albums because like the When We're Young chooses our album, to perform. So I already know what they're going to be performing. So I get to kind of relive that, and it's only like a couple weeks away. So it's, so I'm just going to say, I'm going to pull the oldie card, but high school jams. Because you can't go wrong with fucking My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and everything.
Yes.
There's Mayday Parade, everyone. You know what I mean? I get to perform with 303 and Cobra Starship. Like that already is like, I get you to
Wow, that is so crazy.
and-
Cobra Starship, I just heard them randomly on the radio, and I was bugging out because I hadn't heard them in a while. And it was that song with Leighton Mesher, I believe.
Oh my god,
Good Girls Gone Bad, I believe.
Good Girls Go Bad. Yeah.
I was so fun jamming out in the car.
It's already sold out. So I was like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, but that mindset, just like that, you know what I mean? Just to kind of get it back in your mind too. I had to focus on my songs obviously first, but just to like, like that, oh my God, just to like rehear and then get to see it live, which is really cool.
That's amazing. Also super exciting. I also beat Viva La Cobra. I beat that CD up. How many I've cried. Oh man, war torn. I was like, my mom was dropping me off for school. Was like slamming her in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You even though you're about to hear it anyway, it's like you have to listen to it prior. You know what I mean? Just to like, for some reason, it's just like that. Like, and even if you're about to go and see in like that second, it's like okay, but it's actually really cute.
So we're getting near our time, and I told you an hour, and I wouldn't hold you up. So can we get Caitlin back?
Oh yeah, honey.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Here, pop in here, honey.
Warren's asking you.
Oh, go ahead. Sit down. What?
Hi.
So you and Jesse both have birthdays.
When's yours?
Mine was the 1st
of September.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
We celebrate her all month.
Let's go. Well, happy birthday, Jesse. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mine's 1 month later on October 1st.
Okay, we're both the 1st.
Yeah,
we'll have to celebrate.
You guys are both number one.
We'll have to celebrate at the Millionaires show then when we come out.
Right?
It's going to be so
I
sick.
asked in advance if we could sing happy birthday to both of you.
That is
Okay,
totally fine.
Okay.
All right, we're going to say Jesse first, though, because...
Yeah, of course. Sounds good.
Just because. Okay, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, you start it.
I don't have the best singing voice. But,
Me
okay.
either, though. Happy Birthday is the hardest song to sing. It's like the hardest song to
I know. I was actually thinking there's a couple
ones.
other versions of it that would be better, but we'll go with the original.
Yeah, we'll just keep it basic.
Happy birthday.
Are you gonna say
it's her birthday too?
Okay, true.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Jesse. Happy birthday to you.
Us.
Yeah, both of you.
Yay.
And now, since Jesse, you have the voice, now we'll sing the Caitlin.
No, that's it. Just Jesse has to do.
Yeah, I'm putting her on the spot. I'm going to sing birthday twice, and I am not a good singer.
All right,
You
here
guys
we
are
go.
too funny.
Echo all the way up. All right.
Oh,
Are we
nice.
ready?
With the mic and everything.
Okay. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaylin. Come on, Jesse.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thank you, ladies. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh, and we are definitely gonna celebrate on the 8th.
Yes.
Thank you
100%.
so much for taking the time to come on.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the luck. And
Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm in the lower seat right now.
you have so much fun stuff coming up. Like we will make sure to post all of your upcoming events.
Yeah, no. Well, I can't wait just to hang in general, though. I mean, it'll be sooner than later, realistically. I'm looking at my little calendar, but
Oh, definitely. And now knowing it's Kaylin's first time over on the
he
East
hasn't.
Coast, like
he's from Nebraska, but he hasn't been past, like, you know what I mean, like he's like from the Midwest, like hasn't gone too far. He's like Ohio and stuff, you know, Michigan, but not East.
I can't wait to have East Coast pizza.
Oh,
We're just gonna eat
the best.
pizza's on us. We'll get all the pizza.
Yeah. East Coast pizza rocks, man. Things that
You can put it for Tanya. I don't know. Yeah. You sit on that little stool. That one hurt my bottom.
yeah, you gotta get a cheesesteak from over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to.
dang.
Yeah, you have to get the
that would be
cheesesteak.
really good too.
He's just allergic to seafood, so he can't have any seafood. Like deadly.
I'm really allergic to seafood.
I don't want to bring an EpiPen. I don't want to allow that on the, on the airplane.
I feel like the best things that I miss when I leave the East Coast are a bagel, because we're from that New York, Philadelphia area. They're amazing. And
we're bagel people for sure.
Yes, like in New York or like New Jersey, Philadelphia bagel, like everybody around here goes, it's the water. You can't it's our water. That's why they're so good. And I'm like,
it's in the water.
I don't know if that's actually true, but every person that I meet is just like, yeah, it's the New York water or the Philadelphia water. You can't get bagels.
Okay.
That's true though, because I've heard places like out in the West Coast will mail like the East Coast water to make bagels out.
I heard stuff like that.
Seems dangerous.
I don't know if it's true, but like people really believe that it's the East Coast water that makes the bagels so good. So
well, I can't wait to be the judge of that. I'm really excited to try an East Coast bagel.
Yeah, well, they make it fresh though too. It's not
yeah.
like, how we are right here. It's already processed, but.
I can't wait to see you guys. It's gonna be a great show, and thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you for having her on. We can't wait to come out.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome episode, Allie. How was it feeling? How was it having somebody who inspired the show so much on? Like, how did that feel for you? Because I know.
To be honest, I was a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good nervous. Like it was happy nervous, but definitely an awesome experience. And again, Tom, I can't thank you enough for connecting that and making that happen. And again, anybody that is around the New Jersey, Philly area, Millionaires at Artie's Bar and Grill in Frenchtown, November 8th. So excited. And again, Brendan Starr, Twisted, and Meow Meow will all be keeping the crowd hype beforehand.
Thank you, every guys, for
Until
joining
another
us.
week.
See you next week. Bye.